CVA's Accura Series, Bergara barrels for guaranteed accuracy, nitride for guaranteed rust proofing, and a rifle guaranteed to be the best muzzleloader you've ever shot. CVA, it's just a better gun.
All right, welcome back. Pictures of the Week being brought to you by Flowers Garden Center, 4550 Eatons Creek Road. And Jim and Anna are in the house, and they said, y'all better come on. It's going to get busy. It's already been busy.
Covered up.
If you want to get covered up in greenery, go by 4550 Eatons Creek Road. That is Flowers Garden Center. And you got pictures of turkeys again.
We do. We got turkeys and a few fish coming up. But our first picture here, this is Autumn Whitaker with her first ever turkey. She shot this bird while hunting with her dad. And this bird has a 12-inch beard.
Goodness.
An inch and 5/8 spurs and was 22.8 pounds.
That's an old bird.
And she said her dad slipped in a 3.5-inch Magnum on her there, and she shot the bird at 40 yards. And so it was well worth to take that lick.
Was it well worth the black and blue?
I guess so, right? Our next picture here, this is Dad. This is Michael Whitaker, and this is a bird that he got the next weekend. This bird had 11.5-inch beard and was 19 pounds, had an inch spur, and it was shot in Perry County at the H&H Hunt Club.
That's a
so
nice,
congratulations
nice
to Michael. That's a nice
awesome
bird.
Mm-hmm.
This is Diana Jennings. They were actually in studio with us last week. They were, and this is a couple of bass that she caught in a pond there in Monroe County.
Good job.
Some pretty fish there.
Hey, there's Bobby.
And here's our friend Bobby Gentry, and this is another happy client of his with a 31-inch walleye.
Now that will stink a biscuit.
That's right. That'll make one stink real good. You guys can send your pictures to us here, Southern Woods and Waters, 474 James Robertson Parkway, Nashville, Tennessee. Or better yet, like we always tell you, just shoot them to us on Facebook or Instagram, whichever works better for you, and we'll get them right on the show just as quick as we can.
Awesome job, and thanks everybody for sending pictures. We got a ton more pictures in just the last 2 days.
We have. I mean, it's
evidently
been great.
Some people have been out there.
Some successful hunters and fishermen this spring.
And a lot of fish pictures have been coming in. So get on out there. Like I said, the fishing forecast looks good. We got a lot of warmer water. All these rains seem to warm the water up a whole lot faster. So get out there if you can in between showers. And I know somebody asked me the other day, said, what's the #1 cause of rainstorms? I said weekends.
Saturday mornings, right?
Saturday mornings. But do that if you can. And remember, carry somebody in the family with you. I'll tell you what, it's always fun. But we want to go back turkey hunting. I mean,
we're going to get back in the blind.
Trying to set up a blind. And
we're set up at this point. Like I say, these birds are gobbling behind us. They're just kind of hanging out, doing their thing. And as you can imagine, Andy sits still for too long. He goes to sleep.
Oh, yeah.
And so about an hour and a half into it, I hear a bird gobbling. It's really close. And I knew, hey, man, they've hit their point. Here they come. So I get him up, and I mean, within seconds, here they are. And one comes out right on us. You'll see what happens. Like I say, it gets real exciting real quick. He was trying to fight with the zoom on the camera, and eventually the turkeys, you'll see them, they're going to scare out of the field and fly out. And here in a little bit I'll tell why that happened, but nonetheless it got real exciting real quick.
Well, let's go hunting with Brandon and Andy, Middle Tennessee, Southern Woods and Waters.
Well, you guys know how it works. You put together the best laid plans, and you have everything set up and ready to go. And what do the turkeys do? Exactly the opposite of what you thought they were going to do. We had to kind of scramble when these birds came out on us. They've been gobbling for a couple of hours, but they just wouldn't commit. All of a sudden, it was like they had reached their breaking point, and here they came. And man, did everything happen fast.
I can't do nothing.
didn't see nothing really off. I could just see that one.
All the turkey flew away, and he started running.
I seen him put his head up, but I didn't see him run off. Yeah. Take him down there.
Yeah. Well, I'm not sure what kind of footage we got on that. We had a hunt that went from nothing to 100 miles an hour, just that quick. These birds came in and for whatever they spooked and started flying at them. And this bird to leave the field. We're hunters first and foremost, and Andy was trying his best to get him ready. It was just kind of a tight situation. So we'll see how it worked out. But we got a nice bird. I thank Andy Coker. He brought me out here to his places, and he's surging here. And sure enough, they were this afternoon. By how long his beard is, but a real nice beard. It's a good bird, good looking bird. Happened on my first shot. I'm going to see if Randall Haley might use his song for this one here, because it took that third shot. But that last one, boys. So thanks again to Andy Coker. Been a great afternoon hunt. Been after him all day. Birds this morning, just couldn't make it happen. This afternoon we got in here and set up. He knew exactly going to be. And maybe 30 minutes after we I look out the window, kept saying, make sure you check that window. And I did, man. So that was a good one.
Good hunter, buddy.
It was. You know, I was joking. I was doing my part to keep Federal in business. It turned out. What had happened was,
I didn't know anybody could turn a turkey hunt into a duck hunt.
Hey man, you shoot them wherever you got to. When we first got there, we parked Andy's four-wheeler down in the corner where the turkeys would never come from. Well, they come out right in that corner. And I see the birds in the back. Well, what actually happened was the birds got far enough out in that field that they could see back down that logging road, and they saw that four-wheeler. And when they did, it was on. They were gone.
They were spooked.
And so he's scrambling with the viewfinder, and I'm scrambling with a shotgun. So, but you know, we're turkey hunters. That's just what, you know, we're there to turkey hunt. We're just kind of filming it as it goes. But we had a great time. I hope everybody enjoyed it. And we've got some more fantastic footage.
We do. And I tell you what, thank you so much to Andy Coker for allowing you to come out there and do the filming. Snoring, we caught bits of the snoring in there too. So
he snores when he's awake. So
he does. But great job, Brandon, and you know, you give us all hope.
Yeah, that's right. Hang in there. Keep 3 shells in your gun. You might need
keep throwing that lead at him.
He was a lot further than I thought he was when I first shot.
And you said, he was about how far now?
He was 71 yards, and I didn't realize he was that far. So it was but I did hit him. It just wasn't enough to knock him down. Yeah.
Hey, we got to do our product of the week. This week's product of the week is being brought to you by Caney Fork Outdoors over there in Donaldson Shopping Plaza and out there at Silver Point, Tennessee, right there on the Caney Fork River. And they got lots of stuff going on too.
They do. It won't be long. We'll be down there for Waterpalooza.
We'll be down there emceeing that event.
What I've got here tonight, this is a hoppy stroker. It's a casting jig. And I've been kind of stocking up, getting ready, you know, for the spring. And this is it's a 3/4 ounce jig. So for somebody like me that wants to avoid professional overlay, it helps me having that heavier jig. So, but anyhow, it's just a great little jig to keep with you. And
the great thing about these jigs, and the reason they were designed this way, is Hoppy designed them to where they actually stroke these. These are late summertime, hot weather, deep bass, deep water fish.
Yeah.
You want to catch their attention, so that's what this jig was designed for. You would come from like 7 o'clock all the way up to midnight with your rod tip, stroke it that far, and then watch it just slowly go down.
Yeah.
And little Hoppy taught me, don't just let the slack down, go down with the rod, because he said you'll miss that bite if you do. So great products by Hoppy Lures, and we appreciate Hoppy Senior and Hoppy Junior.
We do.
And we hope that helps you out. Go by, you can check them out just about anywhere you want to go. They're selling Hoppy Lures, so just check them out for that. We got to take another break.
We do. We'll be back here in just a minute. We're going to open our phone lines.